Recording attempt number 3, as both times I didn't have any audio. Uh, Hi, I'm Taze Flips. I'm typically a streamer on Twitch, but I'm also wanting to do more art for my YouTube content. Maybe I'll stream it on Twitch at some point. Who knows? But yeah, I'm starting on an art journey. I'm trying to do practice art every day for at least an hour. This piece I'm about to show you all is my day 9 piece thus far, but I'm hoping to put my pieces out on a at least weekly basis to show you all. It might have multiple pieces, it may have one, but yeah, I just really want to show everybody that like if I can do this art thing, basically anybody can do it because like I was really bad at the beginning. This is the first piece I'm really proud of. I'll probably post a video with all my before attempts as well to kind of show those off a little bit. And also, Fred's yelling. Do you hear that? That's Fred. Fred's yelling. He's being a boob right now. Fred's my cat, by the way. With that being said, let's just get this on a roll. I'll be talking as the video progresses. So, we start here with a overlooking image. I'm basically trying to sketch out the basic shapes of the breviary in order to kind of get a feel for what I'll be going into more detail with. I do start sketching some highlights later on because I end up deciding that this is going to be a totally black and white piece. Black, white, and basically grayscaled. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. As you can see, I kind of go overboard with like copying a lot of the things and decide to pull that back a little bit as I go because I didn't want to do all the things. I just wanted to mostly draw the breviary and the trainer. Those were kind of my two main goals that I wanted to do. So at this point, I'm now doing the line work. So where before I was kind of using a sketch tool that was more of a pencil, I'm now using more of a paintbrush tool that gives it those harder, nicer lines as you go. And, once in a while I do a take back at the picture over top to see how I'm doing. But then I kind of, go back to the lines again. But yeah, this was such a fun piece to work on, everybody, because this was the first piece where I really got invested and involved with like completing it and doing it as best as I could. I spent probably 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours on this piece. And that was a lot of fun. This whole process was a lot of fun. You'd see me several times checking back and forth. I think I chose this piece in particular, though, just because I am such a big fan of Pokemon Legends. This was probably more complex for a study than I needed to do, but at the same time I kind of realized I needed to draw things that would draw my interest and attention. And like, I really enjoy the Pokemon series. And so I figured if I drew from that, that would give me more inspiration to really push through on this piece, which honestly, it did. It did a lot. So that big circle that I drew out there, by the way, just as a mention, it's basically just there to be like, oh, Teus, don't draw outside of this part, because like I was kind of going over the top crazy a little bit and wanted to do the whole scene, but then I was like, oh wait, I only need a square scene for this. I don't need like a gigantic scene or anything like that. So I end up just focusing more into the breviary and the Pokemon trainer as I'm doing the piece a little bit more. At this point, I've finished the line work, and I'm very happy with the line work. But then comes the shading and highlighting, which is all I'm really focusing on here, with some grayscaling to create some differing aspects for the breviary and Pokemon trainer, because like, white can't totally be white in order for you to have highlights that brighten up the white aspects, if that made sense. So I decided to make anything that was white or a different color grade. Just because that way you could really see those highlights a lot more. I've been finding I really enjoy the highlighting and shading process in all of this. With that being said, God, I love this game. I love Pokemon Legends Arceus. It was such a impactful game for me. Had a lot of fun streaming it on my Twitch channel. Random tidbit there. My Twitch channel is Taste Flips. Just search me up there and maybe hop in and watch a stream. You know, just saying. Yeah. So at this point, I've basically erased all my hard lines for my highlights, and I'm basically using a smudge tool in order to get everything more cohesive and, you know, just looking a little bit nicer. I like the brush strokes, but I like mixing the brush strokes. So there you can see I'm putting a bunch of lines in. At this point, this is my close-up because I kind of messed up on the video editor. A little bit. So I ended up really messing around with the mountains quite a bit and the clouds. I ended up deleting a bunch of lines in order to really get into details. Unfortunately, the foot's cut off in this video, which I thought I fixed, but I guess I didn't, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so, black screen. Pause. Okay, give me a second. Quick review. Look at all the pretty things I did. Look, I erased all the lines. Haha! So, that's essentially the final piece right there. We'll be going through some quick highlights over the piece so that y'all get a better view of it. But I was really proud of this one. Like I said, I spent 8 hours on it, so this was a lot of fun to do. Anyway, if this is something you enjoy, please let me know. Like, comment down below. Just be like, yo, do another one? Because that just lets me know that I should do another one and that people actually have an interest in watching this content. You know, I really appreciate any time that you spent with me here today. Please leave a subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, and know that you're an awesome human and that you're really cool. And this is probably the point where we cut into the art scene. So thanks. Talk to y'all next week. Oh, next week I'm doing an Indoraptor and T-Rex. Okay, done. Have fun. Bye.